Guys, red flags in a woman! Alert!
Alert, alert, danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson. So, this is the topic you've all been waiting for.
Yay.
I know it's going to be fun. I'm so excited.
Okay, red flag number 1. Lots of guy friends.
So why is this one? If she has guy friends, why is this a red flag? That's because she likes too much attention, and what you have to ask yourself, are they the second option, or are you the second option?
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one.
This is a big one. It's going to be scary. Mental health issues and unresolved trauma.
Oh.
Okay? Now, in America, over 35% of the women over the age of 35 are on psychotropic meds. So 1 in 3 women is certifiably crazy. You don't stick your you-know-what in crazy.
No, okay. All right.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. No. Next one. She parties a lot.
Okay.
On the weekends, every weekend she goes out and has fun.
Mainly if she's going out to party without you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one thing to have, a night with her girlfriends, like once a month or something. But if she's out every Friday, Saturday night, or a couple nights during the week, getting drunk and trashed, you don't want the drug addicts.
No. That's a big no. Red flag.
Yes,
Next one. She yells at you and disrespects you.
Yeah, like I'm not saying when you just have a heat of the argument. We're talking to someone who's straight mean, nasty, disrespects you as a man, tries to talk down and belittle you, things like that. Like, you're strong, confident man. We don't have time for that bullshit. Walk away. Next.
Next red flag. She says you should feel lucky to have her.
Or, I have options. Well, if she says you should feel lucky to have me, she's trying to elevate above you. Fuck that. We don't have time for that. And if she's too busy saying it's like, sure, you have options, so do I. Goodbye. Next.
All right. What's the next one, guys? Pay attention. She says, I don't accept coffee dates.
Now, for the coffee dates, what is this really saying? Because the most valuable thing you can have in a relationship or anything else is the quality time. It doesn't matter what you're doing as long as you're together. So what she really means, if she says, I don't accept coffee dates, or she asks you how much money you earn, is she's a gold digger.
Red flag. Next red flag is she fails to say thank you.
So this is one you need to observe. When you're out to eat, you do nice things for her. If they don't have some proper manners and say thank you, courteous, engage, if she's mean to the wait staff, that means bad personality overall. Yes, some people have a bad day, things like that, but, if she doesn't ever say it, there's something wrong with her. Walk away, run, not just walk, but run, man, run. Okay, now if she wants to change you, she doesn't accept you for who you are, and she's always nitpicking, nagging, and trying to change you, you've got to really watch out. So, then if you set up boundaries and she doesn't respect your boundaries, she just steps all over. Yeah, no fun. Now, here's a fun one.
Oh, yes, exercise, yes. We should give a credit to someone, I don't know what the name is.
We actually had a nice long discussion on this one last night. So, say you have her over. Okay, set the thermostat down to like 65. Okay, and then enjoy your time with her and see what happens. If she turns the thermostat up to like 75,
no, she gets up and she turns it up. No.
Now,
disrespectful.
Now, if she asks you, she says she's cold and ass, that's showing respect.
Yes.
Or if she just tolerates the temperature and doesn't complain, you've got more of a keeper. So, adjust the thermostat down, see how she reacts. If she either asks you to turn up because she's cold and be respectful, or just tolerates it, much more of a keeper than one that's just going to mess with your shit and adjust your boundaries.
Yeah, no good. Okay, the red flag, next one. She never texts you first.
This is a head game, guys. She's trying to, get you to play so she can try and have the control in the relationship. Don't fall for it. Now, if she has her phone out all the time
Yes.
during the date,
Another red flag.
like, I'm sorry, I know we're in 2023, most of you young guys are just addicted to your phone. Put the phone down, actually be with the person, and if they can't do that either, it's not there.
Yeah, she's not the one.
Okay.
All right, so she says she is a feminist.
Yeah, like.
Well, it's okay to be on a, like a lighter version. Stand up for your rights as a woman. However, if she hates men.
Yeah, we're not talking the feminists from the suffrage movements back in the 1900s, where you're after the right to vote and have an opinion. We're talking the ones that just straight up hate men, try and bash them down, tear them down. And it's just horrible. It's part of the woke mind virus. You don't want that. Now, if she has an obsession with social media, she's constantly posting, semi-nude photos on Instagram, TikTok. Ooh, why is she doing that? She wants the attention. She's trying to get options outside of you. Because if you're in a committed relationship, unless she is running a business.
Yes, unless it's a business.
Where, she's owns a lingerie company and she's modeling the lingerie to sell or something. There's no reason she should be in her underwear on a daily basis going that.
All right, another red flag. She is hyper-aggressive and too masculine.
I'm sorry, you got your hormonal balances out of the way. She's pretending to be the man in the relationship.
You can fix it though.
You can't put up with that. You have to be the man.
Yes.
You have to see how much she's willing to drop back into her feminine. Or she's just, one of these modern feminist lost causes, the short blue hair dykes or whatever the case may be.
Oh, okay. So next red flag, you are her only friend.
That's, she's getting too clingy and just doesn't let you go. You try and talk to your friends, she's always jealous, things like that. You don't have the time for that. You're a busy entrepreneur, tech guy, whatever the case may be. We just don't have time for the BS.
Okay, if she says, next red flag, if she says, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Well, if your worst is flashing my tires and doing other crazy psycho stuff, next.
Nope. Next.
Now, I get it. Everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
I get where the sentiment of the post, but it's been way too abused. It's an excuse to try and excuse their bad, objectionable behavior.
Yes.
It's like, no, guys. You got to nip that shit in the butt. If she's being a bitch, you got to call her out for it. And if she doesn't apologize and work on correcting her behavior, you don't have time for that.
Yes, must take responsibility for her actions. Next one is she gives ultimatums.
You're going to do this or else. It's my way or the highway. I'm sorry, woman, go back. Get out. If she's got ultimatum, she's not worth it. Now, the next one.
Yes.
A high body count. Now, historically, like we go back to the Middle Ages, before birth control and stuff, a woman who was a virgin was much higher value because if she wasn't a virgin and she got pregnant, you don't know if the kid's yours. That was a very big deal. Because you don't want to be raising somebody else's kid. I'm with this baby mama drama and all these other things going around.
Unless you choose it.
And, in this world, you have the high risk of STDs, things like that. Now, I'm not saying, you can't have the born-again virgins where, they played when they were like 18 to 22, and then they, saw the light, became celibate for a couple years, worked on their shit, things like that. So there are exceptions, and a big note on the red flags before we continue into more of them.
Yes.
Red flags are warning signs. It's different a red flag is different than a deal breaker.
Yes.
Red flag means dig deeper.
Deeper.
I if she's grouchy, she just fell and hurt her back. You're in people in pain and hurt. It's just the way things are. You got to dig a little deeper to see whether these are, a one-time thing or it's a repeat behavior.
Yes.
All these little different things you need to look into.
And if she did work on herself, it's things like that. All right, if she lacks empathy, she's narcissistic and guilt trips you.
Yeah, you
guilt
don't need.
No guilt tripping.
Yeah, your parents might have done that to you and other people. Like, we just don't want to deal with that.
You have to work on
Because
that.
when the narcissist, they only care about themselves. You're looking for a partnership where you're working together, not just thinking about itself. Okay,
Yes.
now if she defends her toxic
friends, red flag.
you know, if her friend was just mean asshole to you and then she's defending their asshole behavior, there's something seriously messed up there. You just, no, run away.
Next red flag, you catch her lying.
Hey, and it's one thing if it's a one-time little white lie, she apologizes, but if it's a repeat behavior, we don't have time for liars, because she's going to lie about cheating to you, she's going to lie about stealing, and just, we are high-quality people, and for building New Atlantis and other things, we don't have time for liars.
Yeah.
In ancient native cultures, if you spread gossip and lied and stuff, you would be ostracized from the village. And that was, back when we had lions and tigers and bears everywhere, that was basically a death sentence to be ostracized. So.
All right, next red flag, and that's where we have only
and Joe Biden is probably the worst liar in the country.
3 more red flags. She doesn't take responsibility or apologizes for her bad behavior.
Yeah, and you got, correct it. Like, we all have mistakes. Like, if I make a mistake, I apologize.
Yes,
She makes a mistake, she
same
apologizes.
thing. Yes.
It's like I might have just stubbed my toe and sound grouchy. I wasn't mad at her,
Or
but...
sick or something, doesn't feel well.
Yeah.
Grouchy. All right. So next one. Last but not least, apparent double standards. Whoa.
She's like, you can't do this, but I can.
Yeah.
She doesn't want you to go out with your friends, but she can go out and play with her friends. This double BS.
Equality.
Yeah.
And the last red flag, she's pessimistic and jealous all the time.
Yeah, we don't need no Debbie Downers or Karens or any of this drama. The whole goal is to hang out, have fun, hook up.
Co-create.
We don't have time. You're looking for women who are going to raise you up, not drag you down.
No.
So we don't want that. I hope these red flags have given some ideas on what to look out for. If you want more tips, send me a message. I'll give you a free call to, help you bust through your barriers and things like that in your dating, see what leaks you have in your dating game so we can patch them up and make you a top-class guy.
And attract your ideal woman.
Absolutely. So this is Jedi.
And Anna.
Signing off.